What do you think is your most popular song?
My most popular song?
Like that joint that like when you perform it, because you've been on stages, so when you perform it, you get the greatest reaction, or
okay.
even numbers wise.
Well, it's hard for me to gauge. I'm gonna talk about the numbers wise after because it's kind of unfair for me to like judge it that way. But as far as like performing, as far as crowd reaction, is the song that me and you did.
Come on, man. We ain't even performing together, my guy.
Yeah.
That joint unreleased.
Right. But as far as crowd reaction,
that's a fire joint. I was gonna ask you if I could have it too.
Yo, I still want that shit. Yo, we still coming out with that video. I'm coming out with that shit. That's why I haven't released it because that's my favorite song.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, and I haven't really recorded too much recently or whatever like that. But that's like my favorite song. So
you body me, but I'm gonna leave my verse as is.
Yeah, bro, but I say your shit all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like. But, like, okay, so as far as, like, the crowd reaction and shit like that, it's that song because of the hook. And I wrote it that way specifically. I wrote it that way to be a call and response to case because it's like, I don't really have, I just explain it at the beginning. I do the same shit every show, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want niggas to, and that's the way I do it too because sometimes it'd be hard to get niggas to be on time. So I just be like, yo, when I throw up my hand, I just want everybody to say, everybody getting money. So every time, everybody getting money. And it always be, and it sounds so crazy. Like when I went on the Glue
Did
tour.
DJ stop the music when you do?
I don't like when DJs do that. And I'll tell you why, but it's because of me.
Okay.
And I've been working towards it. Like now when I rehearse my song, because I always had an issue. What I realize is, when I be recording and shit, when I be performing and shit, I perform my songs to the song. So like, I know when the beat gon' drop, I know when this, that, and third. So if I'm on a weak ass stage and every move I make and make the shit skip, it'll throw my whole shit off because I only know the rap according to the song. Right. So now when I rehearse my songs and shit like that, like let's just say I'm rehearsing the everybody getting money shit. I'm rehearsing it and shit like that. I'm rapping this, that, third. I'll press it to the beginning. You know what I mean? And see if it'll fuck me up. Like so after a while, like I'm moving it. I might switch the beat, switch back to, and I'm like, can you, even though now you're not even rapping on beat anymore, can you still like it not break your concentration? So now when I perform, even if the DJ should skip or he dropped the shit or this, that, and third, now it's not breaking my concentration. Before I was going to the beat because I know how the beat sound and I know like this is the thing. So any different nuance it might make me forget my line and then now I'm like, ooh, damn, like, because I used to always have, that's what I used to suffer from the most. That's why I used to hate performing so much because I'm like it was always a crutch for me. Like when I rap, every show I used to always do at some point in time, at least if it was even one verse, it was at some point in time that I forgot a line and freestyled through it, and most people didn't realize it. But I'm like, that shit is unprofessional to me. So so that's the thing I got the most meticulous about. Like I don't ever want to forget my lines. Like I don't want to forget my lines. So that's well for me, that's what happened is I started realizing I'm like, it's because you know the song to the song. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to like it don't matter what you rapping this shit to.
Every time I see you perform, it was just a beat. You rapping over the beat.
Yeah.
So this must have been the polished after you figured it out?
No. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like I was rapping it to the beat, right. You know, and like probably because when you see me, because actually when you see me perform that song, that was the first time I performed in like 3 years, and the only reason why I performed is because Dave had asked me. He's like, yo, because our man Kareem was supposed to be there. He's like, yo, he never seen us rap before. And the funny thing about it, I went there to perform only because of Kareem and because it was for his birthday. But on that night of his birthday, dude got hit with a brick. Some nigga hit him in the head with a brick, and he almost died. So he wasn't even. So I was at the time. I'm like, damn, I did the shit and he wasn't even here. But then when I come home and I find out the shit, he was, you know what I mean? He was in a coma and all that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Is like. At that time when I was rapping this shit, I only knew it to the beat. You know, I only knew it to what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, and trying to concentrate on not like when you with me, like when I'm concentrating so hard, I can't be fluid. I can't move how I want to move because I'm so concentrating on don't fuck up. But once I start realizing the thing that I feel like was the detriment for me and shit, once I start rehearsing it the way I rehearse it now, then it's like I don't give a fuck what happened to this shit now.
Right.
Like I could be completely off beat, but I'm it's not knocking me off now.
I got you.
You know what I mean?